so hard to change bad habits because Satan fights for our habits. Satan knows what to put in front of us. Satan knows how to work, those little dominoes. So he puts those things in front of us. He puts those people in front of us. So it's hard to change. And whenever we try to start changing bad habits, this is just how crazy the devil is. He's called the accuser because then he starts kind of affirming those lies and saying those things and saying, yeah, no, you are a cheater. You're a sleazebag. That's just who you are. Just give up. Just stop. You're an addict. Just stop. And he'll put, people in your way who confirm these things. And, man, you aren't depressed. You are just a stressed out person. Satan fights against our change. So I know that cleaning house isn't easy, but this is how cleaning house can be easy and can be easier. Number 5, transformation requires honest community. Ephesians 4:25 says this: therefore, each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor. For we are all members of one body. Have you guys ever gone to a church that's just so hard to be in? I went to a Brazilian church one time. I gotta say Brazilian church. You know what I'm talking about. That it's just so hard to feel encouraged. It's so hard for people to just understand that I'm in a walk, and my walk is going to take, just as long as yours. And maybe you're a little bit better than me at it, but, I'm still working on it. But I went to one time, and I remember the pastor's wife said some things to me, and I was really little, and I was like, why is she saying this to me? Who are you? And I just felt like it was just breaking me down and not building me up. When we speak truthfully, when we're part of an honest community, when Exchange, when Gethsemane Church is a church that follows what God has, we build each other up and we don't destroy each other. I always hear stupid things that people say to each other. And sometimes people will come to me, oh, this person said this to me. And I'm like, no. And you get sad. Can I plead with you guys to just think? You don't know what someone might be going through. You don't know what they've done, the places they've been, what they're willing to do to get rid of the pain that they're in. You do not know. You don't know what someone's willing to do to get rid of the pain that they're going through. So instead of tearing someone down, ripping them apart, we need to build each other up. I'm not saying you gotta just accept everything everyone does. But when you're really cool with someone, you can be truthful. When I'm really cool with Marco, I can say anything to him with an honest, kind heart, and he will never be offended because he knows I love him. I always say this to Adriano. Where is he? That's my guy. Raise your arm because you're the man. Okay. Can we have a round of applause for Adriano? I always tell him that he's one of the nicest people I've ever met, and I always tell him that I've never gone to sleep. In my friendship with him, I've never gone to sleep thinking, oh, does Adriano like me? Does he hate me? I just know this man loves me. I know that no matter what I I say to him, no matter what he says to me, that guy's my brother for my life. No matter what I say to him. You know, and it's easy for me to be like that with Adriano because me and him have a lot in common, although we have a lot not in common too. But we're both, you know, calm, relaxed, like FIFA, we play soccer, feijãozinho, picanha, you know what I mean? But the trick for being an honest kind of community is having that with people who you have nothing in common with. That's hard. Building someone up that has nothing in common with you. Look at this room right now. There is so many different people here. People who like different things, different ages. And yet, what God asks of you is not to look at the things you have in different, but the things that you have in common. And that's why he reminds us all the time, you are bounded by one Spirit. No matter how old, no matter how young, what brings us together is Jesus. And so next time you speak to a person, can you have, this is kind of a pastoral expectation. You ready? Can you have the decency, please, the decency to think and kind of just try to imagine and empathize for what they've gone through. No matter how many times they failed you. Jesus said, if you've forgiven 7 times, forgive 70 times 7. Look at these people around you and forget about what makes you different. Forget about gossip, forget about, you know, and just remind yourselves that everyone in this room is bounded together by one Spirit. And my goal is to build you up. Bella's goal is to build me up. Her goal is to build Henry up. Henry's goal is to build Eric up. Eric's goal is to build Marco up. Lucas, Alex. Everyone's goal should be to build each other up. Because if you don't, then you are not part of the same body as I am. If you don't care about what you say to people, then the Spirit that is in me is not inside of you because he convicts me. Why doesn't he convict you? So next time you speak to someone, next time you talk to someone, remind yourselves that you're not just kind of representing you. Jesus says that what you've done to the least of these, you've done to me. When you lift someone up, no matter who they are, when you feed the poor, when you help the sick, when you give a home to the homeless, you've done that to me. And then the people ask God, Jesus, when did we ever see you hungry, sick? And he says, well, what you've done to these people, you've done to me. What I say to Henry in his time of need and encourage him, I'm doing that for Jesus. I should be looking at him and seeing Jesus. If he ever came with me to me and opened up or said something, I should be looking at him and not seeing Henry, but seeing Jesus. Because that's what I would do to Jesus. But we don't look at that, do we? We look at our differences. If you want to transform your mind, we have to be part of an honest community. A community that builds and doesn't destroy. And last one, transformation requires faith. Transformation requires faith. Ephesians 3:20 says this. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we can ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. To him be glory in the church and in Christ Jesus throughout all generations, forever and ever. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power. It is his power. It is his word. I know it's so hard to believe, but God will change you from the inside out. If you allow him, if you work with him, don't work against him. Have peace with God. I plead you, do all these things. If you just kind of just humble yourself before God and you say, God, I want you to transform my mind. Lord, put people my way who can coach me, who can teach me. Lord, help me kind of go to the root of my problem and kind of clean out and tear out those things that need changing. If it takes me having to throw my phone away, if it takes me having to kind of step down and stop looking at these things and stop going, to these places, if I even have to change my number, I'd rather have you change my name. I don't want to be this person anymore. Jesus transformed the way that I think. And when we say that, when we ask him, when we say, God, change me, transform my mind and my heart, he is faithful to do immeasurably more than we ask him. In my life, I think of my life. I think of all the things that I've asked God, and every time I ask God, he just surpasses everything I've ever dreamed of. He surpasses everything I've ever dreamed of. In my future marriage, in my wedding, in my life, in my relationship with him, in my relationship with others, in my financial life. I can't remember the last day where I was worried about my finances, because God just does immeasurably more than I can ever ask him. So is he not faithful to just do that with your mind too? To fortify, to give you strength for the long haul. Say, son and daughter, it's going to be hard, but transformation takes persistence. Transformation takes faith in me. And when you say that, he is faithful to do immeasurably more than we ask. A faithless person will never be transformed, but the faithful will. So with every head bowed and every eye closed, I want to pray for transformation. I want to pray for transformation. Jesus, I pray that you put people our way, God. That you remind us of, and you'll put people in our way who will lead us and remind us of your truth. Lord, that as a church, we will grow in harmony, in unity. Lord, that we'll build each other up. Lord, I pray that you give us more faith.